Howdy! I have a new process video, and this is for the CSI challenge, case file number 419, and I absolutely fell in love with the colors of the picture. It says make magic happen every day. It has this super cute clouds and stars and rainbows and sunshine and mushrooms, and I found it a little groovy, right? It was a little groovy, so I immediately thought of the beautiful Flower Child by Jen Hadfield. So I grabbed that, and I just happened to have a picture of my oldest son and my youngest niece when they were teeny tiny, and they're in yellow. I was like, woohoo, I'm gonna print that colored and have a little fun. So I pulled some Distress Oxide inks, and I pulled a Vicky Bouton stencil. I got a little messy, and I also cut a cut file. I'm not positive where it's from. My best guess is HipKit, but I'm not positive. But it's just a super cute flowery heart. It's kind of busy with the pattern paper I chose, but I absolutely fell in love with it. Totally gives me those 70 groovy vibes that the picture gives me, so I went with it. I originally cut it out for the pink side, but when I turned it around, I totally fell in love with the browns and the yellows and the oranges that were in that side of the pattern paper. So yes, so I kept it on the kind of busy side, but I love it. I love it. And I had a tiny bit paper left of that super cool wood grain pattern paper with the little tiny hearts. So it was just enough so I could cut out the word cousins, and that's just, I don't even know what font that is. I just did that in the silhouette, so so yeah, that belongs to nobody. And that's it. I did some stenciling. Of course, my favorite is the oxide look, so I definitely splashed some water, dried those up. I'm pretty sure I just used regular white cardstock, because I knew I wasn't going to use too much water, just enough to get the oxides going. I put a little vellum layer, a little bit of pink layer behind the photo, popped that all up, and put it front and center. I also made sure to put my cut file a little down so I could have room for the title Cousins, and I just thought it was super cute to put it right in the center, because it was pretty obvious, right? Why not? And because it was, it wasn't flowy, it was just regular old. It was all welded, but it wasn't swishy and flowy, and you know what I mean. So I just put it right on top. This collection came with a million flowers, so I am determined to use some of them up. I didn't want to bring in too much of that blue because it's nowhere else. So I tried them out. I gave them a little audition, if you will, but then I found some other larger clusters that I decided to use. Yes, so I cut that one up, and don't be afraid to make your die cuts work for you. Like, that was a giant die cut, so I just cut that sucker in half, put some on one side, tuck the other on the other side. And this has like, it definitely has the blue, but not bright and bold. It's kind of a dingy blue. So I really was feeling those. And I found another smaller cluster that I want to put on top. And what else do I don't add too much else. Let me see. I add a few, yes, wood grain flowers. I thought that was a fun touch. I found a couple of those that I added. And then, of course, I had to use some more of those puffy flower stickers. So I just popped those in a few places. It came together really easy. I do actually have the year this was taken, 2015, yeah. So I believe. So I might try to add that somewhere on the bottom. I wanted to make the cousins a little sparkly, and off camera, now that it's all dried, it's definitely shiny, but not too much. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.